Hey guys, welcome to JerseyBeast.tv. Chris Lopez here at the pit. Today's topic is going to cover whether more volume or heavier weight is better for mass. Now, I get this question a lot as a coach and as a trainer, especially when it comes to muscle mass. There's the high volume sets of, sets of 10, sets of 20 crowd, and then there is the high intensity, low volume sets of 3, sets of 5. With heavyweight crowd. They're two completely separate parties, and usually if you talk to somebody who does one, they hate the other. Now, my take on it is this: they both work. Okay, you can build muscle with higher volume. You can build muscle with lower volume and heavier weights. Obviously, the higher volume will be with moderate weight or lighter weight. But the key is the work, guys, the hard work, the intensity that goes into each workout. Here's the problem I see with these two groups, okay? And you see this, if you go to a regular gym, you see this more oftentimes than not. You see this happen. You can just look around and you're surrounded by it, okay? It's either one or the other. Here's the problems, okay? With the high volume group, high volume, HV, right? The high volume group, the problem is this. Most guys, they get a workout from a muscle magazine, they get a workout from a book, and they figure, okay, this workout says 5 sets of 10 to 12 or 6 sets of 20 or something like that. They pick a weight that they can do that amount of reps with, and they stop there. So they do their 5 sets of 15 or 6 sets of 15 or whatever it is, right? The volume is much higher, 15 reps, 5 sets. That's a lot of freaking reps. But what ends up happening is they get to the 5th set of 15 and they're not using enough weight to where it's actually hard. And they stop there, right? Once they're here, then they move on to the next exercise, whatever that is, okay? So the hard work aspect isn't there. The intensity aspect isn't there. Their form is great, but it lacks a little bit of that intensity that you need to really torch those muscle fibers, okay? The problem that I see with the heavyweight group and the higher intensity group, right? High intensity training, usually lower volume, so maybe 1 to 2 working sets of, 3 to 5 reps, right? So you get these guys who are pushing a ton of weight on their bench or on their squats or whatever, and their form sucks. They don't go all the way down on the squat. They don't go all the way down on the bench. Their deadlifts look like shit. Their backs are rounded. So the weight is there, but they're not getting the full benefit of the weight because their form is crap. They're doing half reps. They're doing quarter reps. So the key, guys, is not just one or the other, okay? Because they both work. I personally have built muscle doing both. I know other guys have done the same. But the work aspect needs to be there. It needs to be hard work. It needs to be intense. So if you're doing heavier weights, you need to do full range of motion most of the time. There's advanced techniques you can do with partial reps, but for the sake of simplicity, full range of motion, heavy weights. If you can't do a full range of motion with a certain amount of weight, it's too much weight, guys. Don't be an idiot. Leave your ego at the door and do the weight that you can do for full reps. Okay. As far as the high volume, right? We went over this a few seconds ago. If you're doing 5 sets of 10, 5 sets of 15 reps, for whatever reason, I know I'm locked into doing that now because I have a shoulder issue, so I can't go heavy, but the intensity is still there. Full reps, full range of motion on the reps, but you want to pick a weight that you really have to bust your ass for those last few on each set, okay? So that's the key for the higher volume. Don't just get locked into those sets and reps and just do them and walk away to the next thing. If you don't feel like you got anything out of it, those sets don't even count. You got to do them again. All right? So there's no right or wrong answer to this, but make sure the work aspect and the intensity aspect is there. All right, guys, that's it for today. Subscribe to the channel. Ask your questions. Ask away. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.